Alright, so I'm going on a rip tonight, and I'm clocking in at 71 miles on my 500, and I'm using a new mount. And I'm just going to enjoy the ride. Oh, I really hate this, but yeah, so I'm not too sure exactly how to approach everything because there still really is no rules or guidance. I understand the rules that are going to be coming down, but I'm still not exactly sure how all that applies at the moment, because there are areas where there are no sidewalks or bike lanes. And yeah, I'm just in cruise mode right now. And like I said, I'm gonna try to kind of do this by the books tonight. It's just such an amazing night. I'm really blessed and really grateful that I'm able to get out here. Because for the last few days, I've had lots of pain-related issues. Not with the chest, ironically, this time. So I'm not really too sure exactly where this is at, like pain-wise or anything along that line, but now, last time, I forgot that I actually had cruise control engaged here, so, you know, that wasn't the greatest thing when I was slowing down and cruise control was on. And once again, I have 71 miles when I started this journey tonight. And back there, I actually got a chance to go on my brakes because I'm used to actually being on the road. And that was kind of entertaining because I wasn't prepared for the way the sidewalk went back there. But, you know, thankfully I got the brakes actually dialed in. And I'm actually thinking, because I really like the 500 better than the 800, that I might actually modify the battery box on this. That way I could actually mount the battery from the 800 in here, because that is, you know, it should give me about 6 more miles of range. And it should work perfectly. Just have to modify the battery box. I might not have to. It's once I open it up that I'll actually know what I have to do. And then I think I'll just keep the 800 just for spare parts. But I really don't see any sense to it. You know, especially with rules and laws coming down, which I'm going to try my best to comply with. As long as there are rules that I feel are genuine and serve a purpose that is about safety, I will comply then. If they go too far, then I guess I'm not going to be complying with it. But I'm going to try to. Right now, I'm very much in favor of the rules the way that they want to do it. But once again, because they did not consult with anybody in the e-bike community or scooter community at all, they kind of leave things open for litigation problems, because it's not a complete bill, and it's a bill that still is going to have lots of gray areas. Me, and particularly with my scooter, that is going to be a gray area, which I'm just going to operate as if it's not. But they really failed to deliver, because they just think they know what they're actually talking about. They really have no idea. And that's very clear, and I'm not trying to be rude towards the politicians or the people, or the people in charge at the DMV, even though clearly they do not have a clue what they are talking about or doing. I'm actually very tempted to stop in at the Woodridge Police Department to ask them, Wooddale Police Department to ask them a couple questions. Oh, but I love this 500, I really do. I don't have my DSLR with me, which I wanted to bring. But this is kind of just a run for me tonight, just to have a little bit of fun. I had a friend of mine down here at the reservoir earlier, which I did not have time to get down here because of when I got home and everything along those lines. So that was a little sad, but I will catch up with them at some point soon. They know who they are, and they're awesome. And they also took 2 amazing photos there earlier that they shared with me. Oh, this is just beautiful out tonight. Compared to the last couple days, I cannot get over this. Now, of course, common sense, when you're coming up to, any type of street, slow down, just make sure it's clear. Don't just go all into it and not care, because that's how accidents happen. And that's also how you piss off people like me and other people that are out there, which I piss myself off. So, I'm not perfect, but you should slow down and take a look around you. I normally do not have a problem with that, but last time I was out here on my 800, it's kind of a little bit inconvenient the way that one went down. See, and that's how you do it. You just let them go. Yeah, so last time when I was down here with the 800 over by the police department, there was an officer, and I get it, he was probably coming out to assist something that was taking place right in front of the department. Sorry if I'm getting the name wrong of the town where I'm at. But yeah, the cop did not approach leaving the police department correctly. Didn't bother to stop or look, and I was kind of caught off guard, but I was able to jar my brakes and no problem. But he should have approached that just the same way like I did, unless he had on his lights, then that is perfectly fine. But he didn't have on his lights, so, you know, not even cops are perfect with this. And I've never actually gone down the whole way on this side either. So I'm sorry if you guys see anything in my videos where you think that I'm making a mistake or could do anything better, please feel free to let me know. Because I am not perfect on this. This is kind of a, I'm not new to riding scooters anymore, but, you know, trying to do things by the book, especially when we really don't have guidance on that, does not make it super easy. Yep, and I do not press those buttons unless I'm on a major road. I think they're more inconvenient. Some states and areas, those absolutely come in handy and work really well. In Illinois, they're not the best. So once again, if there's anything that I'm doing that's pissing you off, that I actually probably wouldn't mind. But if there's seriously anything that you're seeing that you want to critique or have questions about, feel free to let me know. Of course, I slowed down, I looked, I checked, I kept going. Not as convenient actually wearing a helmet for visibility, but you know, that's kind of an issue. We got one head, so yeah, it's kind of good not to break it. Oh, this is dumb. That I actually have to go around this, because if there were cars, that could be annoying. But not too bad though. It's a lot worse across the street, which you guys may not see on the way back, because I don't know if I want to do a video on the way back. So once again, common sense, look, check both ways, whatever. You kind of can tell when you're on a scooter, you're standing up a lot higher. So there's no excuse for you not to be able to quickly glance. And of course, if there's a vehicle coming your way, or if they're just gonna ignore you, then yeah, you stop. They're a car, they will hurt you. You're a scooter, you're not really gonna do anything to them, outside of them having a bad time, even if it was their fault. Like right here, I actually have a person coming up. I'm not going to use my siren at all. Hey, how are you? You have a good night. And then once again, like that, I didn't feel the need to use my horn, and we were kind of getting at the same place. All right, and I was going to do that here with the horn, but that kid was cool. Yeah, so I just acknowledged him to let him know, and that's cool. Okay, I don't like being on the side of this road because I actually like Taco Bell, and that actually sounds kind of good. And by the way, I am not used to dealing with pedestrians at all, so. Hey guys, I hope you guys have a good night. And of course, quick glance to the left to make sure no one was going to be coming in there. Okay, this is actually pretty different than actually riding on the road. I like the other side because clearly there are not as many pedestrians. I really want to get over, like, we're going to ride this one out this way tonight. Oh, you know what? No, I'm not. I actually don't feel super keen on that. So I am going to be crossing the road right here. I shouldn't be, but I am, just because it will make my life a little bit easier. So I'm waiting for it to be completely clear, which it is now. And honestly, I probably should have been on this side anyways, because there is definitely not as many people out here. And with the person that was jogging in front of me, coming up right here, we would have been right next to each other on the bridge. And I get it, if I would have just walked behind them, that would have been fine. But this is just a little easier for me. And I'm actually a little more familiar here with the sidewalk too, because I've done this run a couple times now on the NQI Air, the 300, 500, 800. So kind of used everything on this. Now, once again, this is kind of a gray area that I'm not really sure with rules, and obviously Illinois is going to create a lot of gray areas by trying to shut down a few that should be. But when it comes to being on a sidewalk, from what I understand from reading through the bill, as long as you're not going over 25 miles an hour, that's perfectly fine, and I think that's wonderful. I have no complaints on that at all. But then the question here is, what side are we supposed to use? Do we go with traffic? Do we not go with the flow? I don't feel it really matters that much on a sidewalk, and no one's overthought that. But if you're gonna come up with rules and do some regulation to try to make things safer and better or whatever you want to do, I think some of it's a money grab coming up. You know, you really should go ahead and do it the right way and get everything done. And if you listen to the community like me, you'll have a better understanding of what questions we might have that would be important to address. Oh, I love this. So this feels so good tonight. I feel the cold breeze on my chest. And I think that now I'm not going to have any problems with my action cam and the way that that is positioned. It's definitely, I think the chances are of it moving are highly unlikely. Definitely a different feeling with my chest, which is annoying, but oh well. So coming up, I'll point it out to you guys, because I didn't upload the video. I probably will. But it's coming up right here. So there was a cop that had somebody pulled over right on the lane to my right. And where was it? Actually, it's right up here. I'll show you guys. So this is fine because this is shut for construction, so you kind of would know if somebody's there. Plus, I could see over the fence. But right here, coming out of the police department, the officer did not really do a wonderful job of not slowing down. So I went on my brakes right about here, and they just kind of looked at me. I mean, it looked like we had an eye moment. Oh, I'm so half tempted to ask him about this. So yeah, like I said, whenever you're coming up to an area where cars and vehicles are pulling in and out, go slow, look, don't assume. And if you see somebody, don't assume that they've actually seen you. But it is nice being on a scooter because you are sitting up a lot higher. My NQI Air, that's a different, because that is a lot lower to the ground. So I'm not sure if I would follow that same advice, but right now on this, on the 500, it's so easy just to look around. But the thing is being conscious about it and actually looking around. And once again, don't assume that a car sees you either. And then of course, wear a helmet. I know I don't always do that depending on what I'm on, but it kind of is a good idea. And then like right here, I can see, but it's kind of a blind turn, so I'd rather take that nice and easy. And then yay, I could start to have some fun. Oh, I really should check my phone to see if my friend is actually still down here or not, but it's kind of a little bit late out, so. Well, not late out, but dark out. Oh, I just love this. This is beautiful. And I'm pretty confident where I'm curious about going back to is actually going to be completely open. So I'm just going to keep this rolling. I'll go through it later on and kind of figure out how do I want to do the video. So. And of course, left turn signal because I am going left. Thankfully in this, it actually will turn itself off, which is kind of nice. And to the people that are going to complain that this is not exactly these regulations and rules are a problem in Illinois, over in the EU, yeah, scooters, they're not allowed. Right now because they are required to have insurance. So right now, due to litigation issues over there, they're not allowed. But with e-bikes, they have a maximum speed that you can go to of 15.5 miles an hour when it's actually having the assist. See, I came to a stop because I'm following rules tonight, kind of. I am right now. Once I get back to where I want to go to, I might not. But there's also going to be no one else back there either, so. So yeah, but I was going to say that was over in the EU, it is 15.5 miles an hour. So right now, if we're seriously cool with 25, that's plenty. That really is. That's a compromise that I am willing to enjoy. All right, I'm just gonna take a look at my phone real quick. And plus, all right. Yeah, they sent me a message. Did they live somewhere right back here? That's what I'm assuming, but I'm looking forward to actually coming out here and enjoying this. And because they sent me a photo, I am very confident that where I want to head to is not going to be underwater. Oh, like I said, this just feels good. Like, to me, this is freedom. This is just a way that I relax. And I love it. I enjoy this so much. And of course, I'm still torn because I wanted to use a scooter as a replacement for a car for, 9 months out of the year. But Illinois, I mean, I can do that this year, but Illinois is going to wipe that out come the beginning of next year. And I'm not willing to go through to register my scooter or get insurance. I just think that's ridiculous. Oh, I actually love the way this smells tonight. And yeah, the chest mount is kind of annoying me at the moment tonight. But I gotta get used to it. So kind of a little bit of therapy again. Yeah, from being out here the last time on the 800, I don't know, that one's full suspension. This one here is front, but it has a different tire, like completely different profile tires. So I kind of think they handle just about the same. I don't really notice that much of a difference. Oh, this is just gorgeous out here tonight. That's interesting. Alright, and this was completely underwater last time. So this is actually where I'm kind of plotting out something. Oh, this just feels good tonight, though. Oh yeah, this is definitely all underneath water. And it's the second time I'm actually back over here. Oh yeah. Definitely has a very interesting aroma. All right, then there's the expressway in front of me. And now I am down 1 bar of battery, so I still have 5 out of 6. Oh, I would have loved to have somehow came in the back way when this is flooded. Alright, and this is now officially a bike route. Kind of. Oh, I definitely, I really wanted to get my V2 hub because that has some killer range and very nice top speed. And that's what I could totally use. Alright, so I'm going to check something here. Just checking my phone. Only because I don't actually know if my friend was back there or not. I'm definitely going to have to check the video out as soon as I find a moment to stop. I'm currently somewhere behind the reservoir. Alright, so I just wanted to send them a message. They sent me a video from it earlier, so I got to check that out. Now with the V2 hub that I wanted to get, the main thing is the range, which would be just phenomenal for me to just get out and explore things and just go a little bit further. Speed isn't really a huge thing for me because, you know, this thing can go faster than what I've been doing tonight, but once again, you get better range if you're not going that fast, so. And then from what I remember, this is the right way to go in the bike lane. So I use my signal there. Oh, that gives me bad ideas right there. Oh, let me tell you, but no. Alright, so this is where I got to last time, so. And I have no idea where this actually is. Nope, I'm gonna let everyone else go. Everyone there has to stop, so that means I can actually go. I wasn't exactly sure there. Just like I have no idea where I am at all over here, but yeah, kind of wanted to go further, so that's exactly what I'm doing tonight. Kind of feel like I'm just feeling like there's going to be a mall popping up here. I really have no idea though. Like I literally have no idea where I am. I have a rule of thumb when it comes to scooters that when I'm going out to explore, I will go out till I hit 60% left on battery, and then I will head back Just make sure that I have enough to get back. I'd rather overshoot it than undershoot it. But I have no idea where this is. I know it's an industrial park, clearly. I think I'm going to attempt to get back into taking some photos later. See, the reason I slowed down there is because I wasn't sure if that car would have even seen me, but they went to the right-hand side, so. Yeah, I honestly have no idea where I even am. I'm going to go all the way out to the next main road, that way I can kind of just get some idea later where this actually is. All right. Oh, there's 7-Eleven, the liquor store. I have no idea. Yeah, kind of interesting. Devon Avenue. Huh. All right. Well, I think I'm pretty content with that, so I'm going to start cruising back, which means I can have a little bit of fun now because I have enough range and battery for it. Honestly, I thought there was going to be more back here. But not bad though. I mean, all things considering, with going out further and further every single time and dealing with I don't even know what to think of anymore when it comes to anxiety. That's cut back a lot right now. Still don't have pain issues and things along those lines, and you know, still adjusting to things, but the anxiety definitely has cut back. I mean, the thing that still frustrates me, of course, is the situation where I lie my head down and that person has a problem with drinking. So, you know, other than that, I think I'd be ready to get going on a new path. Oh, we'll see. And right now I'm just chilling at 12, 13 miles an hour. You know, that's one thing that I like about this, is it kind of locks in wherever it needs to lock in at. I have no idea what that is. Oh, Amazon Fulfillment Center? Holy crap. Sorry, that's cool. Now that I could definitely find. Huh. Career, anyone? I can get there to on my scooter. No, not my cup of tea on that at all. But that's cool. It's good to know that. You know what I actually think I'm gonna stop in over at the police department. See, so that's an all-way stop. So I did indeed, in fact, handle that the right way earlier. All right, everything's clear. There we go. All right, and the rest of this is just a cruise. Oh, I am so not used to turn signals. But I actually do appreciate that. I appreciate the fact that on the 500 that they're actually up high there on the bars. But I still think, no, that it would be really nice to have them also on the back pointed up. That's one thing that they could have done different, which, you know, they don't seem like they really, any of their models have that fully figured out. Because the 800 has it on the back, but then there's nothing on the handlebars. So, yeah, that's kind of a problem. And I was not planning on running the camera the whole time, but I figured why not? Oh, you guys can see how I actually handle this, even though, of course, I'm going to turn it off if I go into the police department, because, yeah, they might not be super fond of me coming in there with the camera on. Oh, this is just gorgeous out here, though. And then now I finally ticked it up. This is what I wanted to get the 800 out to. Because I had that unlocked, and it should go closer to 50. But that would have been a bad idea, though. Like, I didn't actually realize how bumpy this section actually is back here. And also doing it in the night too wouldn't have been very bright because there's animals, there could be people out here, so I just wanted to do it once. But it's just not me. I just like to chill, have fun, and enjoy it. I could definitely jump this here though, so that would have been cool on the 800, but I just don't think I'm going to bring that back out again. Oh, I'm still thinking about the V2 hub though. Well, that will cross the line where, you know, I'd have to insure it, which is, I think that aspect is going to be put back a year. Because even when they pass it, how are you going to go ahead and have insurance companies for e-bikes and for scooters, skateboards, whatever they want to say on that? And then with registering it, and then what are they going to do? Make special little plates for these things? Yeah, I know there's a way to swing back around the other way, but I just don't really care to try to figure that out tonight. I already went further out than than I ever had before on a scooter, so. Tell you, it is nice that I actually think about finally actually hanging out with people and you know, kind of actually getting back into that. It's been a really long time. I've been used to being alone, so you know, even with my hiking and everything else, when my two friends left, that was kind of it. I just went back to hiking on my own and got used to that during the whole scamdemic and everything that was going on. Oh, this is so quiet though now. So it's just taking me a little bit of time, a little bit of therapy. Kind of not used to it yet either, so, but I'll get there. The main thing is doing and taking action, because good intentions will get you nowhere. I want to go back there. And I really want to have fun on my way back, but I mean, I'm having a great time, but you know, it would be nice to kind of open it up ever so slightly. But when you're going to be residential sections, well, you follow the rules. Which I know, I get it. There's really no rules at the moment, but the more I'm thinking about it, the more I actually think that what's going to come down beginning of next year, because I know Pritzker is going to sign off on it, is just going to get delayed for another 12 months. So I really don't know if I have anything to even be concerned with about it. Because that's how that worked in California, that's how that worked in New York. So that's how it's going to work in Illinois. I don't foresee Illinois being any better off than any other state to implement something that they've never done before. It's just going to be litigations. That's how that's going to be. Oh, definitely beautiful down here. And then, yes, my mom did correct me at one point and asked me why I do not stop at stop signs sometimes. So I took that criticism, even though it wasn't criticism, it's a simple question, but she was right on that. And anybody that's going to watch my videos, I want them to actually see me doing what everyone should be doing and try to actually be an example. Even though I really don't want to be, though, but yeah, that's just kind of the way it works for me. In life, you usually get what you don't want, and sometimes that's actually a good thing. Now, unlike last time, I am not going to be using the road unless it is a necessity. So I'm not going to bother with my turn signals, because obviously I'm on a sidewalk, so that kind of is redundant. So I'm not really too sure with turn signals. If you're going to be on a sidewalk, I guess it's still a good thing. Yeah, and once again, it's actually not about speed that's fun for me on this. I only had it in top mode just for maybe under 60 seconds, and the whole time I've just been cruising. Of course, no one coming, common sense. Oh, you know what? I am actually 100% positive I'm stopping in at the police department. I mean, I really don't know. Yeah, you know, I have questions. So once again, family, I am not going to be able to do this with you guys, because I'm not going to go in there wearing everything with a helmet and everything. I am curious, though. I really am. So yeah, you know what? I am curious. Wow, this is going to be a completely new experience for me that I'm not very happy about. Alright, yeah. And this is it, right? No. Alright, you know what? Yeah, I'm not gonna bother. I actually wanted to, but I'm not actually sure where the entrance is, and I know that's where their squad cars are at. Huh. Yeah, I have no idea. Alright, anyways, I'm gonna keep continuing on. Yeah, because I don't see anything down there, so. I wonder if, it doesn't matter. I'm good on this. Well, at least I had the thought that I was going to do that, so that's a cool thing. Sometimes I like to be proactive and just kind of figure out, you know, how they would like me to handle things. And they probably have no idea either. But I'm also not the person that anyone has a problem with on a scooter either, which is nice. Because I'm actually mindful. I'm not perfect, but I'm very mindful. And yay. Oh, this feels so good out tonight, though. Now, of course, a lot of the stuff here is getting ready to close down now, so I can kind of relax a little bit more, even though I'm pretty much been chilled the whole time. Yeah, I see them coming out, so I just want to make sure they see me. Very cool. See, I would have gone ahead and stopped for them if they were going to continue to go out. And that's what you should do. Always approach it as if they don't see you. Alright, you know what? I'm just tired of this, man. I'm trying to tell people how to do things, how to handle things. I don't like it. I don't want to be a role model. I don't want to be an example for everybody. I know I am, but still. I don't care for it. I want to have fun. I'm just seriously surprised how much more range I have just keeping it in cruise mode. Like, this is going extremely good, especially considering the fact I'm actually stopping, doing what I'm supposed to do. I could have gone further, but I did not know. Freedom, that's kind of comical. What freedom? We have spy cameras everywhere. We have phones that are spying on us. So, yeah. AI working on predicting crime. Yeah, that's a thing. I'm not super happy about it. That's one nice reason about actually wearing a helmet. Kind of feel at least I have a somewhat better chance of not being tracked, because with flock surveillance, one of the things that they can do now for you, and I don't think it's for your safety, but they will notify law enforcement if they notice you going in a different route that is different than what has been predicted about you. They'll let them know they might want to actually check up on you, which is predicting crime, which is bull. And I am not going to say anything more. Okay, and this is something I get to show people, so if you stuck around to this whole video, this is one complaint that I've heard from a couple different people are, you know, morons in the parking lots on their scooters and what they do. So this is going to be a very quick, I have a different approach than I should have with this, but I'll show you guys anyways. So obviously I'm going in here, not using my signal, but I'm just going to hug this side right here. And I know not all scooters have turn signals, but I've got mine turned on. So how to not be a moron when you are in a parking lot? Very simple. Stay right up here. Don't weave in and out of the cars. Don't weave in and out of the parking lot. Let's stay right up here. It's good. Come to a stop. Very simple. And you keep going. That girl was awesome because she was waiting for me to go, which I appreciate that. So yeah, right here, this is how you handle it. And I always assume that other pedestrians don't know that they should stop and look too. But there I go. So that's all you have to do. It's not that hard. It's not rocket science. The minute you're weaving in and out of the parking lot, that's where you're going to have problems, because how many people are distracted while they're driving? A lot. And that is it. It's basic, it's common sense. You get to have your fun out in other areas. Don't play around in parking lots. I'll probably actually have that as a video for everybody. Now this is only because I'm actually wanting to have fun here. So this way I'm not going to have to sit here and stop everywhere. I want to go all the way on top and get a shot down, but and now I'm in mode 3. Alright, see, that was a little bit of fun for me. Like I said, it's not about the speed or going super fast for me. It's just having fun, and you know, 99% of my ride tonight has all been in this middle of the road mode, and I am extremely happy with that. And of course, turn signals, it's clear, there we go. All right. Thankfully, I can now have a little bit more fun up here because I don't have as many stops that I'm gonna have to deal with, so. Oh, I'll tell you, that just puts a smile on my face. That really does. That's fun. And no, there were no stop signs there. Oh, I want to open it up again. Alright, and now I am down 2 bars of battery. So that would have been the point where I would have turned back around. But once again, when you're in, you know, you're pushing it, you'll drain the battery down a lot quicker that way. But yeah, I love this one over the 800. Especially, it's a lot more comfortable for me to get into a better position on this, which is cool. I'm pretty sure I can pop a wheelie on this and do some tricks, but it's not exactly my thing though. And no turn signal because this is technically, that was a dead end over there. That way that car can kind of see where I'm going to. I've never actually really ridden the sidewalk up this way. So this will be a new experience for me. I mean, I have right in front of here, but heading all the way back. And then of course I just glance behind me to make sure that no one is going to be turning here. Alright, well now I am on the road because that is the end of the sidewalk. And now I'm cutting back up onto it. See, that's why it's a little bit annoying on what are they actually going to want, because of spots like that, you know, I'm not exactly sure how they would want us to actually handle that. The sidewalk's not horrible. Sorry, once in a while I get distracted. And of course, just look back. Ah, that was kind of annoying. Like, some of the way that they do the sidewalk is just not super friendly for pedestrians. Or people like me. And then once again, I have to get back out onto the road, but, you know, this is fine because there is a shoulder here. And then I just kicked it up right there just to a little more sense on this. This is kind of the point where you don't want to sit there and just cruise by and just go slow. Oh, this is gorgeous though. Oh, you know what? Yeah. Alright, so I have my turn signal on because I'm cutting over here. And now I'm actually in the lane to turn. Ah, my turn signal cut off, but... Now this is an industrial park at night, so don't worry. This is my fun. Oh yeah, this deck is perfect. I actually do not. Yeah, this is fun. Oh yeah, I love the positioning on this. That's great. I was joking around with my mom earlier about a place that I like to come through and do a little test at. And yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and see how I handle it on this. So my goal here is, once I get back in the back, is seeing about how much control I have with my scooter and not needing to stop. This is definitely not about speed at all. And I can't remember which one I came through last time on. I think it was the 800. I did extremely well on that, ironically. Except right in N, where I started, because that has a really sharp turn. So this left turn that I'm taking right here, normally I don't start here, but that's where I actually had to put my foot down at. To be clear to everyone else who likes to say anything stupid, motorized vehicles, they do not include these. I get it, it has a motor, but they're talking about cars. So just deal with it. And hopefully we'll have laws that eventually make it a lot easier for people to comprehend. And the way, because me and my mom, we were talking about this earlier, asking about how do I know where I'm going? Well, I really don't, because they keep adding on to this, but pretty much I just keep going. Now, of course, if I run into a dead end, then clearly I'm going to stop. Oh, there's a bunny rabbit. Sorry, I get distracted by nature. Nature is awesome. But yeah, they are doing such a great job back here on this. Oh, there are so many bunnies, actually. Hello. Okay, sorry, I love nature, I love bunnies, I love squirrels. Oh, squirrels. Okay, no, don't get me started on squirrels. Oh, a lot of this came down in the storm. Huh. Oh yeah, I'm a little jumpy on this now. Kind of want to just go. I'm gonna go this way. Doesn't really matter which way that I go back here because it's all gonna get me back around to the same spot. Maybe. I wish that this would go all the way down further down 53 because that'd be extremely convenient. Oh, that's cool. Now that one there, I think, would get me where I, during that thunderstorm when I was out here, is where that was at. Oh, I really want to come out here during the daytime because there is so much green now. I love it. And then this is the easy part. It's always coming out that's not so easy, but I'm going to try to go this way here. I don't really remember if I ever did this or not. Whoops, foot went down. Don't judge me. Yeah, kind of a little bit distracted there. I wasn't familiar enough, but this is just awesome. Alright, so I don't even know why I bothered doing that. As long as I don't go off the edge, we're good, right? Like up here, this would kind of be yeah, nice sharp area. So, ooh, water. Okay, I'm looking. I like it. I like that. All right, you know what? Yeah, I don't care about my rolls anymore. There's a small little water. Oh, this is cool. Bet you anything we got beavers back here. They don't really distract me though. We get along now. Beavers just kind of do what they want to do. And yeah, I get to have fun. Oh, this is gorgeous though. Well, they kind of have a little bit of everything in a very small spot here. A little bit of a wetland. Yeah, this is kind of cool. I like this. And this is where I will occasionally make videos at night. Wow, I definitely could go a lot further tonight, but I'm pretty content with this tonight. It was a nice ride out. Not sure if my cam is still recording or not, but I'm kind of figuring it should be. I don't think I've been out here too long tonight. Oh, I just love the way this smells though. I mean, I definitely would love to take my mom out, you know, and come out here because it's all nice and smooth and you kind of get to see a little bit of everything here. So yeah, Mom, if you're watch this long and you would like to just me and you come out here, pick you up, grab everything we need, grab something nice for us to eat, and I can kind of roll you around here if you would like. I mean, you kind of get an awful lot of everything in a very short area, so I think it's just a really nice spot. And they've done a really nice job with keeping everything very smooth. Well, now, since I'm no longer on my quest to not put my feet down, I want to go see if that actually is the spot where I came to night when it was thundering. I'm pretty sure this is, but I just kind of want to find out though, so. Yes. This is right where I was at. Oh, that's awesome. Hi, guys. Yep, so I popped myself up right there on the fence, and that was cool. I mean, I was so psyched because it was thundering and lightning. And I got caught in it by accident, which was great. Because the weatherman said, no storms. And yeah, what came in a lightning storm. I didn't mind though. That was fun. I know there was something else I wanted to check out back here, but yeah, now since it's starting to grow, I don't really care to try to find that tonight. Oh yeah, this 500 handled this thing like a champ tonight. It's got enough speed for me to have fun, which is great, but typically I really don't care about the speed. But I'm also not your typical person on a scooter, so I hate like heck that parents are buying their kids scooters that are not safe and not made very well, that are too fast for their kids, and then just ignore them, throw them a helmet, and just let them go out. I kind of do like the idea about you having a license, or at least having some comprehension how a motor vehicle works, because you might think twice about the way you're doing things. But kids just, they need to be watched when it comes to that. Yes! It is probably not going to happen right up here. Oh, you know what? I was going to go left and just realized, yeah, it doesn't go left, it goes right.